Thanks for tuning in, and welcome to Intellectual Domain, the place where curiosity meets knowledge. Let's dive into today's topic, and if you crave more mental fuel, don't forget to subscribe for your daily dose of wisdom. How to Talk to Anyone, 92 Little Tricks for Big Success in Relationships, by Leil Lowndes. Key topics accompanied by practical examples to enhance your conversational skills. Part 1. How to intrigue everyone without saying a word. You only have 10 seconds to show you're a somebody. First impressions matter. People form rapid judgments within the first 10 seconds of meeting someone. It's crucial to utilize this short window to make a positive and intriguing impression. Example: when meeting someone for the first time, a firm handshake can convey confidence and assertiveness, leaving a positive impression. Non-verbal communication is key. Body language, facial expressions, and eye contact play a significant role in shaping initial perceptions. These non-verbal cues often speak louder than words. Example: greeting others with a genuine smile and maintaining eye contact during conversations signals friendliness and sincerity. Confidence is projected. Confidence is a key element of intrigue. Projecting confidence involves subtle adjustments in posture and gestures that convey assurance without appearing arrogant. Example: standing tall with shoulders back and head held high exudes confidence. This projects a positive image even before any words are exchanged. Open and approachable demeanor. Maintaining an open and approachable demeanor is essential. Avoid closed-off body language and instead use techniques like the big baby pivot to appear welcoming. Example: using open gestures, such as keeping arms uncrossed, communicates approachability. This is more likely to make others feel comfortable in your presence. Part 2. How to know what to say after you say hi. Building common ground. Establishing common ground is crucial for creating rapport. Find shared interests, experiences, or topics that both you and the other person can connect over. Example: if you discover that both you and the other person enjoy a particular hobby or have a shared interest, use that as a conversational anchor. For instance, if you both enjoy hiking, discuss recent hiking experiences or favorite trails. The Ford technique. Ford stands for family, occupation, recreation, and dreams. These 4 categories provide conversational cues and help discover shared interests without being too personal. Example: ask open-ended questions related to family, occupation, recreation, or dreams. For example, inquire about their favorite vacation spot, recreation, or their aspirations and goals, dreams. Active listening. Actively listen to the other person's responses and show genuine interest. This involves nodding, making eye contact, and responding appropriately to demonstrate that you are fully engaged in the conversation. Example: repeat back key points the other person mentions to show that you are actively listening and interested in what they have to say. This can involve acknowledging their achievements or expressing empathy for challenges they share. Avoiding awkward silences. Be prepared with a few conversation starters or topics that can fill potential awkward silences. These can range from recent news events to interesting anecdotes. Example: if there's a pause in the conversation, smoothly transition to a new topic. For instance, if discussing work occupation starts to fade, you might smoothly shift to a recent movie you watched or a book you've read. Recreation. Part 3. How to talk like a VIP. Tone and pace. Adopt a tone that is calm, measured, and slightly slower than average. This can convey confidence and authority. Avoid speaking too quickly, which may signal nervousness. Example: if discussing a project at work, use a calm and measured tone to convey confidence. For example, I've thoroughly analyzed the project requirements and I'm confident that our team can deliver exceptional results. The power of pauses. Strategic pauses in speech can add weight to your words and make your communication more impactful. Use pauses to emphasize key points or allow others to absorb important information. Example: when making a presentation, strategically pause before revealing key insights or conclusions. This allows the audience to anticipate and absorb critical information. Expressive gestures. Employ controlled and purposeful gestures to enhance your communication. Avoid excessive or erratic movements, and instead, use gestures to complement and emphasize key ideas. Example: during a business meeting, use purposeful gestures to highlight key points. For instance, when discussing growth opportunities, use a sweeping gesture to emphasize the potential. Fluency in the language of success. Learn and integrate success-oriented language into your conversations. This includes positive affirmations, optimistic expressions, and words associated with achievement. Example: integrate success-oriented language into conversations. Instead of saying, "I hope to achieve the project goals," express confidence with, "I am determined to achieve the project goals." Using the triple threat. Incorporate the triple threat technique, which involves repeating key information 3 times. This repetition reinforces the importance of the message and aids in retention. Example: in negotiations, use the triple threat technique to reinforce important terms. For example, our proposal offers cost savings, efficiency improvements, and long-term sustainability. Part 4. How to be an insider in any crowd. What are they all talking about? Observation and adaptation. Observe the behavior and interests of the group before actively participating. This allows you to adapt to the group's dynamics and contribute meaningfully to the conversation. Example: when entering a social gathering, take a few moments to observe the group dynamics, including body language, conversation topics, and energy levels, before actively participating. Mirroring and matching. Mirroring involves subtly mimicking the body language and communication style of others in the group. Matching refers to aligning your energy level and pace with that of the group, creating a sense of camaraderie. Example: if the group exhibits a lively and energetic atmosphere, match their energy level by expressing enthusiasm. If the tone is more relaxed, mirror this with a calm and measured approach. Incorporating group lingo. Familiarize yourself with the specific language or lingo used within the group. Incorporate these terms into your conversations to feel like an insider and connect with others on a deeper level. Example: if joining a professional setting with industry-specific terms, familiarize yourself with the terminology and incorporate it into your discussions. This helps you resonate with others who are well-versed in the field. Being a chameleon. Develop the ability to be a social chameleon by adjusting your conversational style based on the context and personalities within the group. This adaptability enhances your ability to connect with diverse individuals. Example: in a diverse social setting, adapt your conversational style to match the preferences and interests of different individuals. This flexibility allows you to connect with a variety of personalities. Balancing contribution and observation. Strike a balance between actively contributing to the conversation and taking moments to observe and understand the group dynamics. This ensures you contribute meaningfully while respecting the existing social structure. Example: contribute to group discussions with thoughtful insights, but also take moments to actively listen and observe. This balance ensures that your contributions are well-timed and aligned with the group's flow. Part 5. How to sound like your peas in a pod. Finding common ground. Actively seek out commonalities and shared experiences to establish a sense of similarity with others. This can create a feeling of connection and camaraderie. Example: if you discover a shared interest in a specific hobby, for example gardening, discuss recent gardening experiences or share tips about favorite plants. This establishes a shared connection. Utilizing the power of pronouns. Incorporate inclusive pronouns like we and us when discussing shared experiences. This linguistic choice reinforces the idea of shared identity and mutual understanding. Example: instead of saying, "I enjoyed the concert," say, "We had a great time at the concert." This subtle shift in language creates a sense of shared experience. Sharing vulnerabilities. Revealing minor vulnerabilities or challenges fosters a sense of relatability. When others perceive you as someone with shared struggles, it strengthens the connection. Example, casually sharing a minor challenge or amusing mishap from your day, such as misplacing keys, allows others to relate and share similar experiences. Matching communication styles. Adjust your communication style to match that of the person you're conversing with. This can include mirroring their pace, tone, and level of formality. Example, if you notice a person using a more formal tone, adapt your communication style to match. Similarly, if they prefer a more casual approach, adjust accordingly for a smoother conversation. Expressing genuine interest. Demonstrate genuine interest in the other person's experiences, preferences, and opinions. Actively listen and ask questions to deepen the sense of connection. Example, ask open-ended questions about the other person's experiences and actively listen to their responses. This genuine interest contributes to a feeling of mutual understanding and connection. Part 6. How to differentiate the power of praise from the folly of flattery. Praise versus flattery. Distinguish between genuine praise and flattery. Praise is sincere and specific, focusing on authentic appreciation, while flattery tends to be exaggerated and insincere. Example, instead of a general compliment like, "You're amazing," offer specific praise such as, "I was impressed by the way you handled that challenging project. Your attention to detail and problem-solving skills were exceptional." Specificity and praise. Make your praise specific and targeted. Highlighting particular achievements or qualities shows that your compliments are thoughtful and genuine. Example, if someone has given a presentation, provide observational praise by saying, "Your presentation was engaging and well-structured. I noticed how you effectively communicated complex ideas in a clear and concise manner." Observational praise. Base your praise on observable actions or qualities. This reinforces sincerity and demonstrates that your compliments are grounded in real observations. Example, instead of saying, "You're the best employee ever," opt for a more balanced approach like, "Your consistent dedication and hard work have significantly contributed to the team's success." Avoiding exaggeration. Steer clear of overly exaggerated compliments. Genuine praise is moderate and reflects a realistic assessment of the person's accomplishments or attributes. Example, recognize individual strengths and acknowledge them in your praise. For example, "Your creativity in approaching challenges has been a valuable asset to our team. I appreciate your unique perspective." Tailoring. Praise to the individual. Recognize and appreciate the unique qualities of each person. Tailor your praise to their specific contributions or characteristics for a more meaningful impact. Example, combine praise with constructive feedback. For instance, "Your initiative on this project was commendable, and I believe incorporating XYZ could further enhance the outcome." Part 7. How to direct dial their heart's emotional resonance. Connect with others on an emotional level by understanding and acknowledging their feelings. This involves expressing empathy and showing genuine concern for their emotions. Example, if someone shares a challenge they're facing, respond with empathy. For instance, "I can imagine how difficult that situation must be for you. I'm here to support you in any way I can." Active listening. Actively listen to not only the words being spoken, but also the emotions behind them. Responding thoughtfully to the emotional cues in a conversation strengthens the connection. Example, during a conversation, pay attention to the emotional tone. If someone sounds excited, respond with enthusiasm. If they express concerns, respond with reassurance and understanding. Empathetic responses. Respond to others' emotions with empathy. Acknowledge their feelings and convey understanding, creating a supportive and compassionate atmosphere. Example, if a colleague is stressed about a project deadline, respond with empathy by saying, "I understand the pressure you're under. Is there anything specific I can do to assist you during this challenging time?" Shared emotional experiences Share personal stories or experiences that evoke emotions similar to those expressed by the other person. This helps in building a sense of shared emotional connection. Example: if discussing a shared interest in a particular hobby, share a personal story related to that interest that carries emotional weight. This could be a memorable experience or a challenging moment overcome through the shared interest. Using emotional language, incorporate emotional language into your conversations. This involves choosing words that resonate with feelings and convey a deeper understanding of the emotional aspects of the discussion. Example: instead of saying, "That sounds interesting," opt for emotional language, like, "I'm genuinely moved by your story," to convey a deeper connection and understanding. Part 8. How to work a party, like a politician. Works a room, the politician's 6-point party checklist. Networking strategy. Approach social events with a clear networking strategy. This involves setting goals for the number of people you want to meet, the type of connections you want to establish, and the impression you want to leave. Example: before attending a professional event, set specific networking goals such as connecting with 3 new contacts, learning about a particular industry trend, and exchanging business cards with potential collaborators. Initiating conversations. Take the initiative to start conversations with others. This can involve introducing yourself, offering a friendly greeting, and finding common ground to engage in meaningful discussions. Example: approach someone with a friendly introduction like, "Hi, I'm Dave. I couldn't help but notice your enthusiasm for shared interest. What brings you to this event?" Being a good listener. Actively listen to others during conversations. This not only demonstrates genuine interest, but also provides valuable information that can be used to establish connections and follow up later. Example: during a conversation, actively listen to the other person's experiences and opinions. This allows you to respond thoughtfully and provides insights for future follow-ups. Building bridges. Act as a bridge builder by connecting people with similar interests or complementary skills. This enhances your reputation as a connector and adds value to the social environment. Example: if you meet 2 individuals with complementary skills or interests, introduce them by saying, "I think you two would have a lot to discuss. Have you met John before? They have a background in relevant skill interest." Effective exits. Know how to gracefully exit conversations when needed. This involves expressing gratitude for the conversation, offering a follow-up or next step, and smoothly transitioning to engage with others. Example: when it's time to move on, say something like, "It was wonderful talking with you. I'll be sure to follow up on topic discussed. Enjoy the rest of the event." Memorable impressions. Aim to leave a positive and memorable impression on those you meet. This can involve using humor, sharing interesting anecdotes, or expressing genuine enthusiasm for shared interests. Example: share a humorous or interesting anecdote related to the event theme, making you memorable to others. For example, "I once attended a similar event where funny incident. It made the whole experience unforgettable." Part 9. How to break the most treacherous glass ceiling of all. Sometimes people are tigers. Dealing with difficult people. Acknowledge that some interactions may involve challenging individuals. Approach these conversations with a strategic mindset to navigate potential conflicts and disagreements. Example: if dealing with an overly competitive individual, recognize the alpha tiger type. Tailor your approach by acknowledging their achievements while diplomatically asserting your own contributions. Tiger types. Categorize difficult individuals into tiger types based on common behavioral patterns. This allows you to tailor your approach to the specific challenges presented by each type. Example: when interacting with a more passive-aggressive individual, use a calm and empathetic communication style. Address concerns diplomatically and encourage open dialogue to resolve underlying issues. Adapting communication styles. Adjust your communication style to effectively engage with different tiger types. This may involve being assertive, empathetic, or strategic, depending on the specific characteristics of the individual. Example: if facing a critical tiger who frequently criticizes, actively listen to their critiques and seek constructive feedback. This demonstrates your willingness to address concerns and improve the working relationship. Strategic listening. Listen carefully to the concerns and perspectives of difficult individuals. By understanding their motivations and points of view, you can formulate responses that address their concerns while maintaining a positive interaction. Example: in situations where assertiveness is required, express your thoughts confidently but diplomatically. For example, I appreciate your input, and I'd like to ensure that our collaboration is mutually beneficial. Let's find common ground. Assertive communication. Employ assertive communication techniques when necessary. This involves expressing your thoughts and boundaries clearly and confidently while remaining respectful. Example: regardless of the tiger type, maintain a professional demeanor and avoid responding emotionally to provocative behavior. This ensures that you can navigate challenging interactions with grace and composure. As we conclude our journey through how to talk to anyone, it becomes evident that effective communication is an art that can be mastered by anyone willing to invest time and effort. Leil Lowndes has provided a comprehensive guide filled with practical strategies, real-life examples, and invaluable insights that empower readers to navigate the intricate web of human interactions. Key takeaways include the importance of body language, the impact of verbal and nonverbal cues, and the power of empathy in building meaningful connections. The author's Tiger Types concept equips us to handle even the most challenging interactions with finesse, turning potential conflicts into opportunities for understanding and resolution. Throughout the chapters, practical real-life examples illustrate the application of these principles in diverse situations, from networking at parties to diffusing tension in professional settings. The book offers a rich tapestry of actionable advice. In the realm of communication where words may fade, the impact of genuine connection resonates. As we close this chapter, let us carry forward the lessons learned and continue refining our communication skills. May the art of talking to anyone become not just a skill, but a way of life, one that enriches our connections, broadens our horizons, and brings fulfillment to every interaction. Here's to mastering the art of communication and building bridges that connect us all. Congratulations! You've reached the final chapter of today's journey. If you enjoyed it, there's a whole library waiting for you on my channel. Don't forget to hit subscribe so you never miss a new story. Happy listening, and I'll catch you in the next chapter.